Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Slovak Village. We are J Dog is off doing a contract. We're gonna pass some time here and get these tractors ready for the morning. Hop into Zetter, and we're gonna go ahead and plant tomorrow soybeans. We can't plant them yet because soybeans do not.
For the temperature to be over 15 degrees.
Yeah, they don't.
They don't only have these two tractors, right?
Yeah.
These little ones.
I'm gonna put some weight on the front of this thing. It's not enough weight. And if that does seed, let me know if that does seed and fertilizer. I don't think it does.
I don't think these do.
Mine does, but I'm just gonna do seed. I want us to fertilize it manually. Otherwise, we're gonna have stripes of fertilization. We need to add weights onto the tractor here.
What you should have tried to get was, instead of that cultivator that plants the grass or whatever, get one that plants or that fertilizes, puts fertilizer in the ground. Although once we get to fall, that'll work because.
Hi, JC.
Once we get to fall of this first year, all fields can get planted with that oilseed radish, and then in the spring we'll cultivate it in, and that'll be the first stage of fertilizer.
What's up, Diesel Boy 95? So, I forgot to speed up time. So we'll get ready for tomorrow, but these are going to be, we won't start seeding until tomorrow because that's when you can start planting soybean. All right.
Where's it? Is it cheaper to buy the seed here or at the other one?
I don't know.
Don't tell me we're going to seed in the dark.
No.
All right, fast forwarding to tomorrow.
And make sure you pick soybean.
Oh no. I need to go put GPS on this track.
You can't. We don't have enough money.
Oh,
Dang it. Luckily it's a small seeder, so I should be okay.
Where's the house on this one?
There isn't one.
There is.
There is. It's over where the chicken coop is.
Let me see here.
Over by field 22. 22, 23.
22, 23. What?
Oh, wait. We own that house, though? We can't use that house.
I think we can. It still considers it. Yeah, it considers
What?
it as a...
Yeah, that's where the sleep trigger is. And you
sell that land and put a new house on.
What's up, Adam? I'll head over there and trigger the morning.
Speaking of houses, have you seen the new little farmhouse that was added to the mod hub recently?
No, is it cool?
No.
It's a really cool little, if you like little European shack type looking house. It's super detailed inside. You should check it out.
Okay.
I actually thought it might be a good farmhouse if we decided to put one up here at the same time.
Did you buy seeds already, by the way?
Yes.
Rats.
I'm just going to see if I can get GPS or not.
Okay.
On the bigger tractor when I got it, it was actually only $5,000.
Oh, well, if we might be able to afford that. Hey, what's up, Long Hauler?
Nope, it's $15,000 on this. I wonder why it was different on that other one.
Oh, that's weird.
Maybe there was less retrofitting to do on that one.
Hey, Firefight 909. I can't see where I'm going, hence I'm getting stuck on everything.
Uh-oh.
What'd you do?
Nothing.
It should be okay because these feeders aren't too big, so I should be able to stay on target, not be long.
Hey, M Patchwork. Still got allergies.
My biggest reason why I always use the guided steering now is just because I love being able to be inside the tractor and still keep straight lines.
Right. True that.
Also, I don't have to have my hand on the controller the entire freaking time.
The shop is closed.
Guidance steering is definitely a lifesaver when I'm trying to do like 4x or 8x max.
Woo.
Oh yeah.
Because you get those big long fields and you can just have it auto steer and just sit back and relax for a minute. Because that's like the most tiresome part of for me playing Farm Sim is just constantly having to have my hands on the controller steering and doing.
Yeah, it does after a while. It wears you out.
Yeah.
I think this is our house here. Yeah, this looks like the European house. I have seed in the back of this truck, by the way. I think we forgot about it.
Yeah, you look like you're there at the house.
Yep.
I love how Arthur drives the truck all the way over there when he could have just super run over there.
Realism is key. Sleeping for 8 hours, is that enough? Hopefully.
Yeah, should be.
Should be. Well,
Nope. Or we can
No?
wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Oh.
Oh, okay. Well,
Good morning, everyone.
and it looks like I'm stuck in something.
See if it's 3.
Okay, I was able to tab.
Do 4 more hours.
That's probably a good idea. And
There we go.
he always gets stuck underneath the house when he does that.
Oh, really? Every time?
I do.
Oh.
Oh no,
weird
firefight!
stuff.
We're not doing the multiplayer like that. The
Well-
group server right now
Now we can't plant.
because of the rain.
Yep.
Yep. What's the forecast look like?
I thought it was just harvesting.
Well, I mean, it depends on how realistic Arthur wants to play. Because realistically, you wouldn't play it. Right?
Oh. Fair point. Fair point.
Although I do think there is a negative, like if you plant in too wet of soil, it can mess up the seeds. Actually.
Right.
Let's see. Forecast. Supposed to stop by around noon. That's
Okay.
what it looks like.
We'll fast forward time a little bit. Hello, Diesel Boy.
Right now is 100%, 90% chance at 9, and it says 0% chance at noon. But then at 3 o'clock, it says 80% chance again. So we'll only have a 3-hour period.
Well, we'll do as much as we can. What's up, Big Ron? No, we're not.
Tomorrow's supposed to rain, and the next day is supposed to rain. Like, ooh.
Well, it is spring.
Yes.
That's
What days
right.
Are we? How many days are we on? 3 days?
3 days.
No, we're taking and I think I thought I made that clear like a month ago. We aren't going to be doing the multiplayer anymore until either they fix the issues with the multiplayer, or we get some kind of system that's new with 21 with Farm Sim 21. Because right now, when you get more than 4 people on the server, it just gets too choppy to play. So I've kind of given up on doing the big multiplayers. So that's over with for a while. I apologize, but we've had so many problems with it that we just decided not to do it anymore. So
We can't plant soybeans even if we wanted to anyway, because it's not warm enough for soybeans.
That's
Ground-
50 degrees, right?
It has to be 50. Yep. So we're gonna have to pass another day or two before we can do that, probably.
hey, what's up, Aiden? Aiden Hun.
We can
Ayo,
plant
Han.
soil.
That's awesome, Feared. It's good to know. Oh, that's okay, Firefight. Yeah, I think apparently several people missed it, and that's all right. That's because people come and go.
Yeah, we don't-
it happens.
We don't like any of you. We don't want to play with you guys.
What? No, that's not why. Shut up. We've just found that anything over like 3-4 people, it just starts to get messy. And so instead of, I hate to have to block people out, which is stupid because the game is supposed to host 16, but whatever.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy, long hauler. All right, so I'm just parking these next to each other, and then we'll. Or we don't listen.
Do you still want to plant soybeans?
Yeah.
Because we're gonna have to wait another day or two for that anyway.
Really?
Ground temp has to be 50. It's only
Oh.
46. But we could do canola right now if we want to do that instead.
I don't think this one does canola.
It should. Yeah, it does.
Mine doesn't.
Yours doesn't. How do you do soybeans? Oh, you got the freaking corn planters.
Yeah.
Well, then you're on your own, buddy. I should probably shut up that though.
What's up, little red bird?
Well, this is fun.
All
Why
right.
are we still on 1 times if we want?
Yeah, hang on. I'm changing it over. There we go. Oh, that's cool. Firefight. Yeah, it runs it so much smoother on PC. Yeah, it was worse with the Xbox. When you try to play multiplayer on the Xbox, you get 2 people on there and it starts to get choppy. Yeah, you have to. The thing is, you got to use no mods, feared, and that's and even then, it still gets choppy. If you get more than like 10 pieces of equipment on, it gets choppy because we've done the multiplayer early on a good server, and I mean we're on the Farm Sim recommended server. So,
yeah. And even when it works early, a lot of times, sometimes it'll work early the first few episodes, and we start adding more people, and we add more equipment, and then it all goes with that.
And then it really slows down and stutters.
yep.
Because like New Woodshire, we were doing fairly good early on, but then as we started getting more equipment, we were doing more stuff, and a few more people joined, and then
It just fall apart.
it fell apart.
And that's a real
handle
simple
it.
map too. It's really frustrating.
Yeah, and we didn't even have that many mods either. It's not like a mod problem.
Hey, little
Not like we
bird.
could just say let's do no mods and.
Hey, Con. So we got Con. We got little red bird. Yes, the weeds come up. I don't want to say they come up once per growth stage, so maybe less. So sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't. Usually you get them though, but they're kind of funky. They work a lot better actually on this. On seasons, they work better. You get little spots of weeds instead of like a bazillion weeds.
On
Yeah.
seasons, the weeds are much more realistic. You
Right.
get patches of them. You don't, and once you spray for them and get rid of them, like they're gone. They're not gonna pop back up.
Yeah,
Like-
they're gone for the season.
I got so tired of the regular weeds. There'd be times where I'd have weeds, so I'd go spray them. Then I'd plant my field, and halfway through the growth cycle, weeds popped up again. I'm like, whoa.
Well, welcome to the
Se-
live
seasons,
stream.
It's almost too little actually sometimes because I don't even bother with them. Like they're so little, I don't even bother.
Yes, that's correct. There's only 2 stages of fertilization now.
Well,
So,
in seasons, there's 3.
well, welcome
Yeah,
to the
seasons
live
is
stream,
3.
everybody who's here for the first time.
I don't think Arthur knows there's 3 in seasons.
3 what?
Fertilizer states.
I think I dumped out my seed is what I think. Oh, is there 3 in seasons?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, weird.
Makes it tougher.
That's a little annoying.
I was actually I was playing another playthrough with seasons, and on my planter I had the seeds, and then I had herbicide in, and I don't know if it was the map or whatnot, but it counted it both as the herbicide for the weeds for the year, and for the first stage of fertilizing.
Okay. Yes, this tractor is huge when you stand beside it. You know, people don't. It's funny because unless you actually stand next to a tractor, even these small tractors like the 5 and 6 series tractors from like New Holland and stuff, they're huge. You just don't realize it in game. It's you till you actually stand next to it in person. You're like the 300 Magnum is just enormous.
So I went the other day right next to a Meyer that we shop at locally here. There's a tractor dealership that has some used tractors,
Okay.
and they had one of the big Challenger MT, whatever, the big articulated one.
Right.
And my van, I have a minivan, so not super tall, but not a little car. The wheels are taller than my minivan.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Just the wheels. I'm like, you sit there looking up at this thing, and you're like, it's massive.
Yep. Oh, the X-Tractor. He's saying the X-Tractor, too.
Yeah, because like a lot of times when you see them working in the fields, they don't look that big because they're way off in the distance. And you're like, oh, look, cute little tractors.
It's huge.
You walk up to them, and they're
You're like, this is a serious piece of machinery.
I want to drive one someday so bad. Just want to get in one of those big beasts and drive it around. I'd love to drive a big Bud. I think that would be so much fun.
All right.
I wonder if I
Hey,
can
Bern.
get someone to loan me a big Bud to run over protest.
Hi, IROC.
Oh
Man, we got to stop.
gosh.
All right. So we've got this.
Sorry,
we're gonna have
joke,
to-
people, joke. It was a joke.
That's pretty cool, Adam. All right. Have a good night, long hauler. Yeah, we're just waiting right now. We got to wait till it warms up. The temperature's too low. The ground temp's too low. So it has to be 51 for the.
It has to be 50 ground temperature, which is the bottom temperature.
All right.
Right now, what we're seeing, 51, that's air temperature. 46 is ground temp.
Okay, so it needs to be warm.
Yeah, it has to be 50 degrees Fahrenheit on the ground.
We can even plant them into summer, though, it looks like. So
Yes.
we're just going to be
We
waiting.
can plant corn and soybeans a little bit longer.
All right, so we're. How's our ground temp? Are we high enough now? We are. Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Yes.
All right,
Now
so
we just have to wait for the rain to stop again.
yeah, we'll go ahead and plant in the rain. It's fine.
Go ahead and go.
Yeah. Otherwise, we're going to miss it.
9.
It was supposed to stop yesterday, too, and it never did.
Yeah. Right.
Somehow I've missed the turnoff. Crap.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait for you, and then we can go and get started again.
Where's the owner? He's late again.
You wanna?
Terrible Sharpie. Better
You
than
want
they have
us
been.
to each start on one end and work to the middle, or work side by side?
No, we're side by side.
Okay.
It's more visually appealing.
I would say for stream, I figure it'd be better for you to be able to see the other tractor working.
Yeah. My allergies are okay. I am a little concerned about going through customs tomorrow. I think they're going to get angry with me because I sound like I do, but
Oh, you're leaving tomorrow?
yep.
By the way, hi Noodle Vision.
Huh.
Wait, you're leaving tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm gonna assume we're not gonna be having a multiplayer next weekend then?
No, we're going to try to continue doing everything. I might miss Monday, but we're going to try to continue doing. They might be schedule-wise might be messed up a little bit, but we're going to try to continue to stream. So
Okay.
might be a little earlier because once again it's
I'll say
1 o'clock in the morning. There, we're moving on 2 o'clock in the morning over in England right now,
Yeah. That's
I'll say.
that's tough.
which
I
is
just
fine.
hope
But
the
that's
other
like
side-
bedtime, so I might go from like 7 to 9 or something like that.
I would say you can start whenever, but I won't be able to join
Yep.
until 7.
I'll be releasing 2 or 3 videos tonight, Con. There probably won't be any videos released Saturday or Sunday, and then starting Monday there'll be more videos coming out. So, in general, I've got like 15 videos already uploaded that need to be released. So there should be a pretty smooth flow of videos all week. So you shouldn't notice me being gone. So, yep, I'm going to England for 2 weeks. Moni's birthday is this coming Friday, next Friday. And
Really?
and she's and so I'm going to be there for that. And then my wedding season starts at the beginning of July, so I will not be able to go back over again until like December. So unless she can come here, we can't see each other for the next 6 months. So this is it. All right, let's go, Tayloa.
Really? Her birthday's the 12th, huh?
The 11th. Was that Thursday?
Yeah, that's Thursday.
Yeah, we'll see if it goes well. I'm concerned that they're going to flag me at immigration because I'm all stuffed up. They're going to be like, you have the virus. No, I don't. I just have allergies.
I wonder how many times I'm going to have to refill this cedar on this wheel.
But, yeah, probably a lot. But we are going to...
So far, I'm still on 99%, so...
We are going to try to continue the streaming during next week and so the next 2 weeks. So she's going to get her tooth fixed. She's got a dentist appointment on Monday.
I thought the joke was they didn't have dentists.
Would yes, they do.
They have dentists in the UK?
Yes, they do.
Oh, just nobody goes to the dentist.
Oh, yes, they do.
Oh Lord.
I'm beginning to realize why I don't have any viewership on my videos.
Well, I think you gotta actually post some every once in a while.
Oh, that's right.
Hey, Jay Wah.
There's that.
It has to be huge, Adam, because those bales that it wraps are huge. Oh, no, don't hire a worker. What are you doing?
They're hiring workers. Here, I thought I was going to be the one making crazy lines. Arthur completely missed the spot.
This thing's not very wide. It's actually, I gotta watch because it's narrower than it.
Moses. The wiper on this tractor goes like freaking quick. It's like whipping around like a dog tail. Oh, there's a big thing.
I can't right now with the rain sound. It sounds beautiful.
The big difference between the planters and the seeders is that they do different crops, and they both will do soybean, but then that's it. They do completely different crops. So the planters do radish. I'm sorry, sugar beet, corn, and soybean. And then what else do they do? They do. You remember, JC?
Unless you mod it to do all of it.
And then the other one does all the grains, so like wheat, barley, canola.
Both of them do soybeans. Both planters and seeders will do soybeans.
In general, planters don't ever cultivate and seed at the same time, whereas a lot of times seeders can cultivate and then seed at the same time.
And in real life, none of them cultivate.
Right.
They technically just drill in. They just drill straight into the ground.
Yeah.
And planters can technically do that.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
No till.
Like the corn planters.
Sunflower. Thank you.
The corn planters like that we have in this game that will not cultivate and plant. In real life, Millennial Farmer has actually just direct planted with those.
Okay.
So a lot of farmers will do no-till. So you don't have to have a special drill that will do no-till. Any planter can pretty much do no-till. As long as it's got enough pressure on the digger. Just basically as long as the little piece on the front of it that digs the harrow for the seeds to be planted in.
Yeah.
If that's strong enough to get through whatever you got, you can.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean that sounds about right.
So as long as your soil's not like super compacted and super hard, and it can break down through it. So that's a lot of times why they'll cultivate is the compaction that happens. You have to cultivate, rip it up.
Yeah, you need a spreader for the lime. It's the same thing that you use to fertilize with, though, so you can kill two birds with one stone. But yeah, you do need the big red wagon that spreads is the only one in stock in the game. If you're going for a mod, they do have some smaller mod ones that will also spread lime.
So that personally, that's another wish list item of mine for Farm Sim someday. Is that we get to the point where you can decide to just no-till into the ground, and instead of it cultivating and putting fresh seeded texture down, you'll actually see the stubble from the last harvest still standing with the seed growing up through it, like
Yeah.
you would in Rich Pit. I'm hoping we can get to that someday. Apparently there's a mod out there somewhere that will allow it. They have certain modded seeders I've seen that will actually let you plant through the stubble and it'll leave the stubble.
Yeah, I saw that when I was watching the Stara demonstration stuff. Their seeders just plant right onto the already, all the stuff there. Hey, we'll see you, Mr. Enigma.
I mean, in some cases, like with certain types of wheat, they don't even have to drill it into the ground. They just spread it on the top.
Okay.
And it just grows. They call that a cover crop. So just basically spread it in. Sometimes they'll disc it under, so it gets into the dirt. Other times it'll just kind of lay on the ground, and with rain and whatnot, it'll just sink into the ground and grow.
Huh.
So it's best, I think, usually even with a cover crop, I think it's best if they till it into the ground.
Okay.
But if they don't get to it, sometimes it'll still grow.
Yeah.
And basically what they do with that, with a cover crop, is you'll plant wheat or whatever is a cover crop, and then you'll harvest that, and then you'll plant your corn or soybean or whatever directly into that stubble that's left. And what that does is it keeps your water in the field.
I'm going to have to go around again. Go ahead. I missed some spot.
Help retain the moisture.
I've
Yeah,
never
it
used the
helps
seeder
retain the
before. It's
moisture,
so narrow.
Instead of the water just running off the field and getting all that erosion,
Yeah.
the water will stay there, and so it helps with the plants to grow. So there's actually some cases where you put a cover crop down, and instead of cultivating, you drill right into it. The crop will actually grow better in that stuff.
Oh.
Because that stubble that's left there afterwards doesn't regrow. So it's not like weeds
Right.
are regrowing and,
Yeah, it's just stubble.
and trying to hurt your plants. It just stays there and helps the moisture set in and stuff like that. So a lot of like dry climates that don't get a lot of rain, that don't want their rain just rushing off, they'll use cover crops a lot to try and keep that moisture in as long as they can.
Right.
So a lot of areas where you get a lot of moisture, you don't necessarily want to do that, because then it will make it hard for you to get in the field because you got all that stubble on the ground and the moisture doesn't drain off. And when you have a lot of rain, then you just can't get in the field. It's too wet.
Yeah. Right.
So it depends on the region you live in. Everyone does a bit different.
Right. Oh yeah, the wipers are psycho nuts on these.
Yeah, they're ridiculous.
Mine don't seem too bad.
They're not as bad on the bigger tractors than these little ones. It's like and they're faster than my wipers on my car when it's on full go.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's really fast.
Yeah, it's really fast.
You watch
Mine's like weep, 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 weep.
Is everybody having fun? I'm having fun.
Especially for the speed these tractors are going, you wouldn't need it going that fast.
Right.
You'd start leaving black smear marks all over your windshield from the wiper just wearing apart.
You don't rush out and replace the blades every
Speaking of
day.
that, have you guys ever seen that happen?
What? Where they actually disintegrate?
Yeah, like I saw one time on a truck, a guy left his truck running for quite a while on his semi, and the wiper was actually turning the windshield black.
Oh wow.
Oh, weird.
Rubbing on the dry windshield, and it was slowly, every time it wiped, it was disintegrating the wiper, and it was
It's
going
marking
onto
the,
glass, so the glass
yeah.
was just getting like this black, rubbery, hard stuff all over it.
I will just be gone for 2 weeks, Big Ron.
Like every time you come around, you take a little piece of
Yeah. Arthur's never coming back. He
it. Just
decided.
stay in English.
He decided he's moving to England instead of Simone.
That's right. I don't know. My kids probably would not like that too much, but
Yeah, I don't think he'd want to leave all of his kids here. I'd rather have the two come here than the...
Yeah. Get them back.
yes, I have Tayloa and JC. My wife was supposed to be on, but she went to. We laid down to have a nap, and of course she's in England and I'm here in America, and she wouldn't wake up, so I hung up and tried calling her about 4 times, and she just wouldn't answer. When she goes to sleep, man, she goes to sleep hard sometimes, so she's just out like a light.
Longer nap.
Yeah, well, she probably is gone. She got up at like 5 o'clock this morning on her time, so it's like right now it's 2 o'clock in the morning there, so she's probably out for the night. She'll wake up in a couple hours.
But,
Huh?
I don't know who cultivated this.
I know, right?
Spots on the end.
Heck yeah, Joshua! I got my Nintendo Switch and Animal Crossing all ready to go. I'll be catching as many bugs and fish as I can. Though unfortunately, I think the shop is going to end up being closed as I'm flying to England, because the 7-hour part starts at like 6 in the afternoon and won't be done until, let's see, England time. Well, America time, I'll get there. What do you think about this? I'll be arriving at about 2 o'clock in the morning our time. So, well, that's not too bad, actually, because the shop, I think, stays open until 10 on Animal Crossing. So, the answer to your blocked question, Big Ron, is yes.
Okay, so what is the deal with Animal Crossing? What I realize it's a game on the Switch, but I've never
Animal
heard of it.
Crossing, man.
Never heard of it. Never played it. I don't know what it is.
It's just cute. It's not. You basically start a little island with some island people that want to live on the island with you, and then you go from there. So like there's a museum where you can collect fish and insects, and then you can sell them, or you can donate them you can donate them to the museum, and then after you've donated one of them, then you can sell the rest of them. But and then you have this. It's a really cool museum that has like an aquarium, and it's got a like an insect like home, like, and you go in there and there's all these butterflies flying around and stuff. It is kind of a girly game, but a lot of guys like it too. So
Okay.
Simone just got on Steam, by the way, so I think she's up now.
okay, good. Hopefully she'll join us. Though her kids might be playing around on her computer too. But yeah, there's it is a bit of a girly game for sure, but it actually is a lot of fun. And it's you go to other islands and try to convince people to come move to your island. I think you can have up to 10 other villagers on your island.
Okay.
And you can lay the island out however you want. Like Mark has got his all like, he's got like pathways with like gardens and like all. My island is like my life. It's just like this big mess.
I'm really surprised I'm only at 77%.
No, I'm at 16. I'm almost out.
Wow, really?
But this only holds 200.
Oh, okay. Mine holds 1,000. I thought that was low.
I could probably make 2 more passes, and I'm gonna have to
Okay.
refill it.
Well, let me know when you need to go fill. I'll go refill.
Okay. Anyway, it's just it's a cute, fun game. So it's a little bit girly. It's not as girly as like My Little Pony or something like that, but and don't get me wrong, the new My Little Ponies were great, but
They're all right.
it would be more along the lines
Care
of
Bears fan as a kid.
yeah.
I was a gummy bears.
Oh, I'm a gummy bear.
It's less Care Bear and more Smurfs, I guess, or maybe Snorks.
Okay, the Smurfs. Okay.
Yeah.
The whole island of Smurfs. And there was
Yeah.
only one lady, but okay. All right.
Sexist.
Gargamel. Ooh, creepy.
Oh yeah, he was creepy.
Yeah.
But anyway, the it works on a real calendar. So you have different fish and insects that appear during different times of the year.
Let's say that again. You have different what?
Insects and fish that appear
Oh, okay.
during different times of the year. So you might go fishing and catch a marlin in the winter, but you'll catch a shark in the summer.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
So it takes a year before you can actually catch all the animals.
And then it follows, like our regular calendar.
Huh?
So like in this game, it's a 1-for-1. 1 minute in real life and 1 minute in game. For Animal Crossing.
Wait, say that one more time. You got real quiet in the middle.
Oh, okay, so it basically is following like our calendar then.
Yes. Yeah.
Is what it sounds like. Okay.
Yes. Yep. So it's
if
going.
I started playing now to catch all the animals that you guys have, I'd have to wait till next year.
Yeah, some of them are annual. You know what I mean? So, like some insects last all year long, but other ones they come and go with.
Huh.
I know, Con. I know. You said, "What's the plan for the day?" Let's go to somewhere else. Though it's kind of spreading around the world, isn't it?
Let's go to the mall.
I got it.
I'm glad somebody did.
At least I think I did. If it's the same reference as I'm thinking.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
Neil Patrick Harris.
Yeah.
Yep.
Louis,
Okay.
Louis French horn.
Yep. Good show. Good show.
Yeah, it's alright, I guess.
I didn't like the way it ended.
Oh, no, but I don't think anybody
I don't think anybody did. They're like, wait, what?
did. Right.
This is what the build-up's been?
Wait, where's the seed refiller? So, what do you think? Do you think the seed place is cheaper or the fertilizer place is cheaper?
I don't know.
I don't know, you're gonna have to, like, okay, so, like, how many seeds come in a pallet? 1,000?
Yeah.
Okay, well, and if you get, and yours only takes 200, multiply how much it costs by 200, or by 5, and then compare that price to
full.
what the shop is. I think the shop is like 900 for a pallet.
This was $232 for 240.
240.
Hi.
John says hi.
Hi!
It's $900 for 1,000, so it's the same price.
Yeah. So there you go. It's just, you don't have to...
Well, I wonder if it's cheaper from that little container you got. or
I'll test that the next time.
on the
I'm gonna have to
farm.
fill again, so I'll test it out.
Okay.
It should
Yeah,
be
I
just
just
under
decided-
a bushel or whatever.
I just decided to go ahead and keep going. I figured if I still got seed, I might as well keep making passes.
Yep. Oh yeah. Do it.
I'll probably refill before. I shouldn't have to refill this until I go to the next field, probably. So I'm at 70%.
So anyway, that's just a brief summary of Animal Crossing. It's there's a lot more to it, but it is a pretty basic game. You basically fish and catch bugs is the big part of it, and then design your island.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so it really does sound like a game that was meant for Japanese girls. I got it.
Uh-huh.
I don't mean that in a bad way.
No,
but
it
those,
is.
like the little cutesy kind of things they like.
Yes, it is. It's exactly what it
Yeah.
is. It's basically a very complicated, what do you call those? Remember those little pets that people used to buy, the little egg?
Tamagotchi?
Tamagotchi. Thank
I love
you.
those.
Basically, you need to go on every day to feed and water it, and it grows. That's the
Okay,
idea
so
behind it.
That's the pull you got to be on every day.
Yep.
Okay, all right.
Is that a hint, Tayloa?
What?
The seed marker?
Sure. You can follow it. Although it doesn't work for yours because you have a different width than mine, but
It's working.
Do you not have GPS on those tractors?
No, we do
No.
not.
he didn't put GPS on anything. He put the mod in, but didn't buy it.
I couldn't afford it. We ran out of money.
Yeah,
He
true.
ran out of money. So as soon as we have 15 grand, I'm putting it on this trip.
Take a loan.
Oh,
I mean, for this small equipment, it's not too big a deal.
yeah, we're overlapping like one row.
We had-
Okay, all
Do,
right.
do,
okay.
do, 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 do,
That's why I got
do,
it for the big
do,
tractor,
do.
for the plow, and for the cultivator. I definitely wanted it. For these.
But
I mean,
on my Switch, I also have all of the
this
Nintendo
really
classics.
isn't any wider than my tractor, so
Yeah,
Mm.
I've got all the Nintendo, like regular Nintendo classics. I've got all the Super Nintendo classics. I've got my Mud Runner. I've got Farming Sim 17 and Zelda Link's Awakening. So I'm ready to go. It takes me like 5 minutes to get ready to go. There's some paperwork I have to fill out for Amsterdam saying that I don't have COVID, and I haven't tested positive for COVID. And then I have to throw a couple things in the bag and go. There's really not much I take with me when I go. I just take a couple outfits and basically my laptop backpack is what I take.
I mean, at least they have procedures like that, and they're not just telling people, nope, you can't go.
Right.
Right.
They're starting to let people go. They're just taking precautions and saying, hey, if you've had this, if you had this.
Right.
I don't think I'm going back to the office until after July.
Yeah.
Why is
I
that?
think even Disney's doing that. They've started to open back up. But they've got temperature checks now at every entrance. So if you have any temperature above a certain point, they send you home.
Wow.
Don't they? Don't you get like a retest or something?
You can take you take the first test, and if your temperature's over, they have like a cooling station where you can go sit for a few minutes just to let your body cool down in case you're just too warm or whatever.
Because it is Orlando.
Right, because it is Orlando. So they let you do that. They let you sit there for so long. Then they come back. They test you again. If you're still over, then they send you home.
Yeah.
Then you're and if one person in your party is over 10, none of your party is allowed in.
Really?
Like they're taking it serious. So that's why I've told people, like, until this is all over, being someone who's a long ways away, I'd have no interest in going to the parks because I'm not going to spend all this money to get down there and then run the risk that, oh, my whole party can't get in because one of us is 1 point percentage over the limit.
Right.
Not to mention, I don't really want to wear a mask all day in the heat down there.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is don't expect the match to be against each other.
Wait, say that again?
Sorry, little Tommy. We don't know you.
We don't know who you are.
Oh, right.
You leave your 5-year-old kid there with.
Damn it, Tommy ruined it for everyone.
That's right.
I don't know who this kid is. Not linked on my Magic Base.